What's up guys, this is the Staff Sarge coming to you live from Solaris. Okay, not live, it's obviously pre-recorded. You'll notice Solaris is a little bit different from the regular planets because this is all gladiatorial combat all the time. Now when you first come here, you'll just have access to the jungle arena and the light class. There are three arenas, which I'll give you a look at, and there are 4 classes, obviously light, medium, heavy and assault. Now you need to pay an entry fee to get into these games, but that goes towards the prize money. So if you win, you get 1.5 million out of your 150 grand you spend. And you can also dedicate a victory to one of the 2 sides, Steiner or Davion. Now Steiner we don't have too many points with, so you know we'll put a couple of victories dedicated to them. But first, let's have a look at our ride. It is the Adder, the Milo of Solaris. So it has no equipment, no heat sinks, no armor. No engine, sorry. Armor it does have, but not as much as I'd like on an Adder. It's not thinly armored, but I prefer more. But the reason why is because I needed 24 tons to fit in these 2. Yeah, as soon as we get within 350 meters, things are going to die very quickly. They're set to separate groups just to preserve some of the ammo, just in case. Solaris fights generally aren't long enough that you'll run out of ammo until you get to like the heavy and assault class, where things take a little bit more killing. I did try some of the other paint schemes, like, you know, gold and red Solaris were probably the ones that stuck in my mind, but they just, I don't know, they just didn't feel right, while pink does. Besides, it'd probably be humiliating for all the other pilots to be knocked down by, you know, an Adder with no speed, no thinner armor, and it's painted pink. So, let's get on.
It's the weekend, Solaris fans, and that means the first light match of the season. This is Duncan Fisher bringing you the play-by-play as we prepare for the lightweight series. Boy, do we have a lineup for you today. There are some real up-and-comers in today's match. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some of these guys qualify for medium or, heck, maybe beyond. These guys are hungry for it.
Duncan Fisher will give you all the color commentary of these matches.
Game on!
And he's probably worth getting the game just for. I mean, hell, even the guys doing the Living Legends mod actually got him to do one of the promos, and that was... I squealed like a bitch when I heard it.
Hey, what say you and I play nice?
Ouch, that one's gotta hurt. Looks like that's one Mech for the trash heap.
Okay, what happened just there was a little bit weird, so I'll go into a bit of detail first, but let's go kill this flea. Because as you'll notice, he's actually the only... Oh, he fell down. Damn it, reload.
One of the things I love about the light mech fights is the ferocity of some of these pilots. A lot of Solaris fans tend to skip the light matches, and I think that's a mistake. A lot of these warriors have heart, which you don't get in some matches. Every time they go out, it is make or break for these guys, and I admire the heck out of that.
Can't really commentate too well on this in this Solaris because, you know, Duncan Fisher will always come in with something to say. Anyway, the Osiris that's laying behind us, you notice that he's blue, and that's why he's not shooting at us. Sometimes, I don't know what defines it, I think it's just a random thing, you know, a random pilot will come out and say, hey, I know who you are, do you want to be allies?
Best to dodge out of the way, not into it. I bet that pilot's thinking, hey, that kid is on a roll down there. That last guy just got hammered.
Okay, so the pilots, they'll do different things. Like
the way you do it.
Some of them.
That's his 3rd kill this match. I don't know how he does in the field.
Some of them come off very up themselves.
One heck of a Solaris pilot.
Nice gaming with you. Only us left. Good luck, kid.
You get a lot of
this guy, on the other hand, is a bro. He does just the same, though.
It's game over. And that is it, Solaris fans. We have a winner. His name is Spectre, a mercenary turned Solaris pilot who has won the match tonight. I've never heard of the kid before, but that was one excellent performance. So congrats to Spectre for his first Solaris victory. Until next time, Solaris fans, this is Duncan Fisher, signing off.
And there you go, first match done. So we only lost 150 grand, and yet we won 1.5 mil plus the kill bounty. Now it's only 150 grand while you're on Solaris, because the weekly cost doesn't apply. This is what makes Solaris somewhat broken, because you can make a lot of money very easily. And we got access to now the Jungle Medium Circuit, which we won't go on to just yet. We also have the Factory Light and the Coliseum Light. Now you can do each of these matches 3 times before you have to move on. So I'll show you off the factory and then I'll show you the Colosseum. But first of all, we're going to need to buy a little bit extra gear because got a couple of recommendations that people want to see. So let's see what happens when we mount a couple of these assault lasers onto an adder. So get rid of those. That's what you gotta love about the adder, the fact that it has omni hardpoints. You can just put damn near anything you want in there. So the assault lasers, which aren't nearly as heavy. What to do with armor though? While I'm on for this, the other thing. Okay, so the pilots in Solaris who say, "Hey, do you want to team up?" Those guys, like, some of them do come very up themselves, like, "Oh, you know, you're not worthy of title, whatever." But if you don't shoot at them at all during the match, if you respect what they're saying, and of course, one the shutdown imminent because I get the feeling that that'll happen a fair bit. But, you know, the guys who agree to have a ceasefire, they will respect it for as long as the match goes until you're the last two left. And we do not want to outstrike these two, otherwise it will be shutdown imminent. So yeah, as soon as someone offers a ceasefire, don't shoot them because they'll be busy tackling with everyone else. And if they happen to die before then, so be it. It doesn't really matter to us.
In Montenegro, the sun is setting behind Merrick Tower. People are still crowding the streets, waiting to get into one of Solaris's most popular arenas. You know what that means? That's right, Solaris fans, it's factory time. This is Duncan Fisher, and we have an exciting, fast-paced, lightweight Solaris match for you tonight. Many of the legends of Solaris got their start in the lightweight circuit, so perhaps we'll see some future stars tonight. So stay tuned for some intense action in the junk heap.
Alright, so the factory.
Showtime!
There's a lot more dead zones. A lot less areas where you can get a very good line on someone. Let's go after this Solaris. This Osiris, rather. Nah, sure, that fleet wants to play. See how these assault lasers work. They're very short range and they generate a hell of a lot of heat. But the amount of damage they do...
Warning, heat exceeding recommended
I was
level.
kind of hoping to do a bit more than that.
Target destroyed.
There we go. So much heat though. Osiris wants to play. While he's setting me on fire again.
This is the sort of fighting you don't get in any other weight class. Mechs,
oh, there you go, your weapons.
Munitions fire all over the place. This is classic light mech action. You need to be able to do precision piloting and quick thinking. Some of these guys are really on, and it should be a great match.
Yeah, so Duncan keeps on toying over me, I keep on toying over Duncan. It's what you get. So, and oh, we got a couple of the named aces as well. So, Terrence Munson... Yeah, Terrence Munson and Peter Dexter. I believe he's running in the Cougar.
Not bad for a rookie. He's on a roll. That's
Whoa.
3 chalk marks for Spectre.
That doesn't matter. I'm running in water. You always want to run in water. It increases your heat efficiency so very much. So I can take out this Osiris because he's annoying me. Oh, Alex Haight is the other guy.
Fans sometimes find these light matches hard to follow. Who got nailed by who? Heck, most of the time you don't recognize any of these names. But that is part of the charm. When I was a kid, I remember seeing some hotshot nobody dominate a season on the light circuit. Later, he was a Solaris. He's on a roll. That's 4 for Spectre.
Ow. Double ow. That was a bad idea. Gonna try and knock out his bloody LRM racks. So the named aces, it's kind of like if you play Mech... Oh god damn it. If you played Mech Commander... the Mech Commander expansion. What was that one called? Desperate Measures, that's the one. They'll be named pilots who have modified battle mechs. Same thing for Solaris. So Alex Haight has modified his with so many LRMs. Can't think of any off the top of my head.
And that's it.
Similar to that.
Heat exceeding recommended level.
Fast and furious. That's the way the light mech competitions go. Our winner tonight is Spectre, a rookie Solaris pilot to watch. He's earned his victory lap. Live from the factory, this is Duncan Fisher signing off. See you next match, Solaris fans.
So, summary of the assault laser idea. and of course it's crippled from all that fire. Got a fair bit of cash, but if you don't, you need to run through the water for that to really work. Otherwise, I'd just be, you know, I wouldn't be able to put up enough fire. Either not enough fire to do enough damage, or I would be putting up enough fire, but then I'd be borderline shutting down. So, with that one crippled, because we can only run light mechs for the Colosseum, we will try... Yeah, go with this one. This one I'm actually not really looking forward to. For a couple of reasons that I'll show you as soon as... Yeah. Do... Okay, so... Running with a Raven. Get rid of that gear. Actually, I'll see what happens when I mount the weapons first. So we take a regular Raven, then we can mount on missiles. So LRM-20 and the ATM. I've never actually used ATM, so we'll see how these ones go. A backup laser. Don't really need heat sinks, so engine power. Armor is full actually, nice. Okay, so ECM and the anti-missile system. So it should be good as a missile sniper. So why is this one? Well, the Hitchcock. Someone's recommended as a long-range sniper missile boat. So I don't really enjoy using LRMs all that much because you need to get the lock on. It's going to be even worse because against light mechs that move around so much. You know, if it just needs to get, you know, on target for a split second just to put some fire on something, that's fine. I can do that. Trying to keep the reticle on a fast-moving, agile target. Oh, this is going to go badly.